Do you believe in true encounters? What if they're closer than you think? Some whisper of dark shapes in the night? What if the stories are more than mere tales? Stay until the end to understand everything. In the early summer of 1995, the quiet town of Gökçeada, an island steeped in serenity, became the epicenter of a phenomenon that would haunt the region for decades. Nestled in the Aegean Sea, Gökçeada is known for its stunning landscapes and cultural history. But during those months, its paradise facade cracked under the weight of fear. It began on a crisp night, with the island's scent of wild thyme mingling with the salt and fading sunlight. A local fisherman first reported strange lights flickering in the sky. He stood surrounded by his small boat and heavy nets, staring upwards as shimmering orbs danced overhead. Others soon followed. Night after night, groups of residents would gather along the shore, eyes glued to the star-studded heavens. Lights appeared in vibrant colors, shifting from red to green to a brilliant blue, diving and swerving in ways that defied conventional explanation. It wasn't long before whispers turned to frantic conversations. The phenomena mutated into something eerie. A woman claimed her livestock behaved erratically, while another insisted she felt a strange pull in the darkness, as if something unseen was drawing her toward the beach. By July, Gökçeada had become a magnet for paranormal enthusiasts and media crews. They descended upon the island, cameras flashing, eager to capture the inexplicable. Eyewitness testimonies emerged, each stranger and scarier than the last. Stories of close encounters were swept up in an atmosphere thick with dread. A resident described being touched by a cold hand in the depths of night, paralyzed by fear and uncertainty. These encounters only heightened collective anxiety. What led to such unease? Many point to a turbulent history in the region. Gökçeada, once bustling with Greek inhabitants, was abandoned after the Greco-Turkish War, leaving traces of cultural and spiritual desolation. Locals feared the reopening of old wounds. Could the presence of these lights be a manifestation of pent-up emotions, a collective memory reaching out from the past? Mixed with the island's rich folklore, it wasn't hard to embrace a narrative steeped in the paranormal. Mysterious symbols haunting the ruins of Greek churches paralleled the spectral lights, creating a rich tapestry of belief and phenomena beyond comprehension. Could the spirits of former inhabitants be reaching out? The media played its part, splashing sensational headlines across newspapers. UFOs over Gökçeada drew curious visitors, but it also fanned the flames of fear. To many, the lights became an omen, a warning from the past. To others, a secret waiting to be unraveled. By late July 1995, Gökçeada had transformed into a modern myth. A surge of documented sightings led to meetings with local authorities and even the military. Reports filed with the Turkish Air Force indicated radar anomalies around the island during those summer nights, blips that sent officials scrambling to understand the phenomenon. A classified document, later leaked, featured calls for an investigation into unexplained aerial activity, but the findings, a mix of skepticism and intrigue, never reached the public. While skeptics lined up, attributing the sightings to weather balloons or nearby military exercises, residents were firmly convinced that something else lurked above the sleepy island. One name surfaced repeatedly: Darren. Locals attributed the strange lights to this enigmatic force, believed to be a harbinger of ancient spirits causing the stir. A blend of dread and fascination wrapped tightly in folklore traditions. Months passed, and the phenomenon gradually subsided, leaving behind something more potent than lingering lights. It etched a deep fear into Gökçeada's fabric. Residents began acting differently, with many avoiding the beaches at night. A ban on nighttime gatherings manifested, swiftly enforced by local authorities who understood the ripple effect of hysteria. The once bustling shores quieted into silence as the ban settled in. However, wasn't it the fear of the unknown that kept the islanders stewing in their anxieties? Yet echoes of that fearful summer reverberate on, haunting the minds of the island's inhabitants. Those eyes turned skyward in search of the mysterious luminescence remain, etched in both memory and reality. Each year, as the summer sun fades into a muted twilight, some locals whisper about the lights returning. People still report strange occurrences: birds fleeing, electromagnetic interference with cameras, strange whispers on the wind. Rituals began springing up. Those brave enough to commune with the spirits visited historical churches to light candles and share offerings, yearning to quell the anger of whatever had beckoned them forth once. A few brave souls even ventured out, not out of defiance, but out of an insatiable curiosity that chafed against the warnings of the wise. They returned haunted, eyes wide and stories wild, confirming what residents dared not question. Were they merely reflections of a collective anxiety, or was there something lurking, more than just tales told when twilight draped its shadows over Gökçeada? And so, each summer, dusk beckons them back, igniting the whispers once more. Do legends like this ever truly fade? The allure of the unexplained seeps into the town's essence. Every flicker of fluorescent light against the inky sky rekindles the shared dread. As you move through Gökçeada, a sense of primal unease rests beneath the surface, a reminder of that long-ago summer's tale. As night falls and the waves break upon the shores, the stories linger, waiting for a new generation to claim their curious hearts. Have you seen the lights? If you have, do you dare go back? Subscribe to keep the stories alive.